Yo, is Rogue Demon saved? Is the question a lot of people are wondering. And in today's video, hopefully, I'm going to try to answer that question for you guys. So, obviously, we have the ending or the Infinity Art Castle coming out right in like what 18 days, which is obviously going to be massive for the game. Um, Before we even touch into that, we have to take a look at what really caused Rogue Demon's downfall in the first place, what caused its decline. And the first thing was obviously the massive amount of inconsistent updates. And when we were getting updates, I mean, we were getting the Swamp Ogre, snowballs, and just really crap that was just really just useless and nobody asked for. And so the second biggest issue that they did was making movesets paid, and it's obviously gone on so long, it would be very difficult to kind of undo a change like that at this stage in the game. So they can't really undo that, and that's going to be massive. That's going to hinder the game a lot. Even back then, Rogue Demon was dropping as low as 400 or 500 players with paid movesets. Before, it could still hold 3 to 5,000 players. Do I think Rogue Demon's going to peak? No, I don't. I think it's going to be really, really difficult for Boss Studios and the development team to pull off peaking above, because Rogue Demon peaked 40, 50, 60,000 players during the release of Hantengu, the emotion breathing or the emotion BDA. So I don't know how they're going to be able to top that. That's going to be a very challenging for the dev team to be able to pull that off. Another huge issue that I see is kind of like there's really just I'm trying to think like what really more is there. Hold on one second. Let me. One of the biggest things is kind of reworks that aren't really opinionated. I feel like the opinion should be like, bro. I mean, guard breaking air type M2 is crazy. I don't know who was on the Jenga, but it was perpendicular. Do I hit that? Yeah. I think he's about to die. How's he even still alive? I mean, bro, they could find ways to replace, because they'd have to replace the money that they would be making if they make movesets. Oh, I'm not taking that. Yeah, they would have to replace the money that they'd be make from selling the movesets, which is going to be really difficult for them as well. Oh, I thought at least the second proc would hit, maybe. Yo, why are we teaming? I think he dies off that. Yeah, I'm gonna grip for the team. You want to team on me, son? But yeah, like I said, I mean, there's ways they could replace the money for sure. Like for example, auras. Imagine I had like blood dripping, blood aura, and I can trade it. That'd be cool. But it really depends. I mean, there's a lot better options than making move sets paid, and I think that would bring up the player count enough significant thousands to where it could actually make a difference to actually potentially you know get the game in a state where because Roblox games make money from premium players playing. Just off alone in the server, you got what, one, two, got a couple of premium players. So it's like, definitely gotta, you know, I think they could increase. There's got to be some ad drops too. I want to see some promo. Content creators are important as well, but I think it's possible for the game to peak again, but it's going to take a lot of serious work, like I said. I think they have it in them. The VFX and the amount of consistent updates that Boss Studios is able to produce is actually impressive. So I will give the studio that. They definitely can get some updates out pretty quickly. Ooh, this guy just got destroyed. So Yeah, the company can definitely get some people out really quickly. Or get some updates out really quickly, which is going to be super important. And they are super, like, voice opinionated to a degree. To a degree. Except with Aka's, I don't know. Man, airtype. What the heck? I'm getting jumped. I think it's possible, but like I said, there's got to be a lot of things that are added. Oh, that's unlucky. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. I'm a demon. Yo. I'd love to see Rogue Demon peak again, though. That'd be cool. Or above 10,000 players, that'd be really sick. That'd be really sick to see. I didn't do anything. Nice. But yeah, I think, like I said, is Rogue Demon saved? I definitely think it's in significantly better hands than it was so far. I think that there's a lot of potential for them to. I think we could see Rogue Demon above 10,000 players again. I think we could see Rogue Demon above 10,000 players again. I think it's going to be, dude. Listen, Moon Breathing. When the movie comes out, that'd be big. That'd be huge. That'd be huge. That'd be huge. I'd love to see it. But let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Do you think that Rogue Demon's future? I think it, like I said, it's a lot better hands. I think it could hit 10K. I don't think it's very likely it's going to peak again. I think that I think that because movesets are paid, I think that's going to just put the cap on it. I mean, there's really just not many. I mean, unless, you know what they can do, though? They can make it significantly a lot more ways to... Oof. They can make it a lot more ways to get rogue coins for sure. So I wasn't blocking? He's okay. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.